Hello and welcome. In this video, we're going to take a look and see how we're able to use folders to organize our assets within Liferay. So let's go ahead and take a look. We're going to head over to the menu, expand it out if it's not expanded already. From there, we're going to use the site navigation and navigate over to the Livingston Loop site. So heading over to Livingston Loop. From here, we're going to head over to the documents and media. That's going to be located in the content and data section, followed by documents and media. We have a couple of documents here that we want to be able to organize. We're going to create a number of folders to do just that. So let's click on the blue plus button over here on the right hand side, and then we're going to select folder. Once the editor loads up, the first folder we're going to be creating is called Human Resources. Once you have that typed out, go ahead and click Save. Let's create a couple more. Let's click on that blue plus button one more time. Head over to Folder. And the next folder we're going to create is called Employee Collaboration. So, Employee Collaboration. Once you have that typed out, you can go ahead and click Save. If you want to have a little fun, you can fill out the description field as well. Last folder we'll create here. Following those steps one more time, blue plus button followed by the folder. Last one will be Site Content. And then click Save. So very good. We have these 3 folders created for us. Now within these folders, we can also create subfolders. So this should feel very similar to what we're able to do within our own computers, our own operating systems. So let's navigate into or click into the Human Resources folder. We'll click on the blue plus button over here on the top right, followed by Folder. We'll give this folder a name. We'll call it Employee Records. Once you have that, you can add a description if you'd like, and once you're ready, go ahead and click the Save button. We're still at the same level here, Human Resources. We'll click on the blue plus button again, create another folder. The name of this folder will be called Contracts. We'll click Save once we're ready, and we'll create one more folder here. Heading over to that blue plus button, click Folder, and then the name will be Onboarding. And then we'll click Save. Now that we have the folder structure that we desire, let's head back over to the Documents and Media's main section and start moving our PDFs or our files into the proper folders. So you can click on Documents and Media up here at the top, like so. You can also click it here on the left-hand side if you want. What we'll do is we'll check the box at the top left corner of the handbook.pdf. Once you do, you'll see that blue bar up at the top, and we'll have a number of options. We're going to be selecting the move icon, that's the folder with the arrow on it. We're given a number of options. We're going to click Human Resources, so we're going to click into the Human Resources folder. Brings us into the other 3 folders that we created inside of Human Resources. From there, we'll then select Onboarding. So from here, I'll click on Select this folder, and we'll see that the file goes into that specific folder that we've just selected. Let's go ahead and do something very similar with Omar Miles' employee record. We'll click on the checkbox at the top left of that card, selecting the move icon. That's again that folder with the arrow. We'll click into the Human Resources folder, and this time around we'll select Employee Records. So you can click on the Select button here on the right hand side. So 2 different ways that we can get the file in there. Both of those paths are very similar to one another. Let's go ahead and create some more folders. This time we're going to be creating these folders in the web content section. So we're going to navigate back over to the Livingston Hotels and Resorts site. A number of different ways to get back there. I'll click on Livingston Hotel and Resorts up here at the top left, and you'll see that the site automatically heads over there. From there, let's go to Content Data and then Web Content. Once we're inside of Web Content, let's head over to the right-hand side and we're going to click the plus button to create a new folder. The name of this folder is going to be Special Offers. So once you have that typed out, go ahead and click Save. Now that we have a folder here, let's take a look at some of the other things that we can do with a folder. We saw how we can add content to folders, but let's investigate and see what other options do we have. So once we click on that options button that lines up with the Special Offers folder, let's go into the Edit section. And let's see how we're able to add a workflow. So you'll see Structure Restrictions and Workflow. Let's go ahead and click that so it expands out. And once we do, we'll see there's a number of different radio buttons that we're able to select. Let's go ahead and select Default Workflow for this folder. It reveals a drop-down. And from this drop-down, we'll click on it and select Single Approver. Once you do, go ahead and then click the Save button. So now, whatever content goes into this folder, that content will be subjected, or it has to go through that Single Approver workflow before it actually is placed inside the folder. We're going to bring in a number of structures and templates for us to use. So now that we're here already in the web content section, let's click on that options button here on the top right, a little bit sneaky there, and then select Export/Import. Once that loads up for you, we're going to be selecting the Import tab, and then let's click on the Select File. From here, let's navigate to our exercises. I'll go ahead and navigate to mine. And we're going to bring in the offers.lar. So offers.lar is right here. I'll go ahead and click Open, following the prompt to continue, followed by Import. Okay, once you have that, go ahead and exit out. So we've imported a piece of web content. Let's go ahead and move that piece of web content into these special offers. So from here, let's go ahead and check the box that lines up with the web content. Once we do, we'll click on that move icon up here at the top right, and then we'll choose the special offers. Since that's the only one, we'll go ahead and click on that select button. We'll expand out home and then select special offers, click done, followed by move. Very good. So we've seen in the web content section how we're able to move web content into folders very similarly to what we saw over in the documents and media section. Let's go ahead and see how we're able to add a new offer to our special offers folder. So we've imported some structures and templates, so we'll be using those. Let's go ahead and click into special offers. Once we do, we'll click on the plus button up here at the top right. We'll then select the special offers. For the title, we're going to call it Varian Special Offer. We're going to head back over to our exercises. I'll go ahead and head back over to mine. And we're going to be using the text that's within the Bavarian text file. I'll go ahead and highlight everything, copy it. I'll paste it here within the offer text. The other fields are optional, but let's go ahead and upload an image. So clicking on the select button right below offer image, I'll click select file, and we'll bring in that Bavarian JPEG. Very nice. We'll go ahead and click add. We'll scroll down. Oh, excuse me. We'll go ahead and check one thing. We want to make sure that the default template is the special offers. It is, so it looks good. Let's go ahead and click on submit for publication up here at the top right. You'll now see that the special offer that we've created is pending. Since the special offer folder is subjected to a workflow, we need to again go through that workflow in order for this web content that we created to be approved. So to approve our web content, we actually already received a notification. You'll see within our notifications that we ourselves, Josiah Copland, has sent a web content article for us to review. So let's go ahead and review it by clicking into it. You'll have the options button that's kind of, again, a little sneaky over here on the right-hand side. We'll click on that options button, and then let's assign it to ourselves. So we'll click on assign to me. Feel free to leave yourself a comment if you'd like, and then let's click done. So we have a number of options here. We can click on the view button to take a look at the web content. Right. Looks pretty good to me. I'll click on my back button to go back. You can view usages, right? Take a look and see what's going on there. We'll go ahead and go back. Or if we want, we can also edit as well. A number of options we have for the web content. But what we'll do is we'll head over to the options button. We'll go ahead and approve. If you want to leave yourself a comment, feel free to do so. Otherwise, let's go ahead and click done. So in this video, we've seen how to create folders. We've seen how to create folders inside of folders. And we've also seen some of the options that are made available to us as we create those folders. That wraps it up for this video, and I will see you in the next video.